All right, well, the showdown to another government shutdown, and it is coming from both sides far apart. So I want you to take a wild guess. If the lights go out, who gets the media pile-on? To media watcher Brent Bozell, who says, we're already seeing who. Oh, I thought we were going to go to break, Brent. That was that pregnant pause. I do that a lot for effect. So, Brent, I apologize. I'm spacing out. Which side gets the rap?
Well, I think that the media are giving the Republicans the rap. But the problem is, well, let's be technical first. The Senate and the House, they can't close down the government. Only the president can close down the government. The House did not close down the government in the last shutdown. It was the Senate and the president who did it. But that's irrelevant. The problem is that Republicans themselves are blaming themselves. So when you've got Democrats blaming Republicans and Republicans blaming Republicans, I don't know that I can fault the media for blaming Republicans.
No, you raise a very good point. All I say on this is I never think that the shutting down the government is the right route to go on the left or the right. But having said that, I do find it interesting that it's always Republicans who are obstinate for wanting to rein in spending and ever Democrats for not wanting to rein in spending. It's the Republicans who stick to their guns, who are the stubborn ones, and not the other side.
Yeah. Here's the game, and you know it, and I know it, and everybody needs to understand the game. The Republicans and the Democrats sit down to negotiate. The Democrats say to the Republicans, give us everything we want, or we are going to have a shutdown and you're going to be blamed for it. The Republicans go into a panic over this, and they declare immediately that they have no intentions of closing down the government, meaning what? Meaning they've just surrendered to the Democrats. So they're just going through the motion right now. The Democrats are getting everything they want, including, as the reports tell us, a deal that takes it into next September. And the new House, the new Republicans coming in January are saying, wait a minute, how can the old guard be making budget decisions?
But they're so afraid of getting stuck with that shutdown.
No,
they're so afraid of getting stuck with that shutdown label. Does it make any difference if we have a Republican Senate? In other words, the Republicans could go and say, look, we all know the truth that there was 300 some odd bills the House approved that stopped at Harry Reid's desk and didn't go any further, yet it was Republicans who were blamed for being obstructionists. Now those same bills presumably go through Mitch McConnell's desk, get up in some refashioned form to the President of the United States. It's on him for either accepting or rejecting, and I bet you Republicans will still get the rap for being obstructionists.
But, you know, at the end of the day, who cares? This is a Washington event that nobody cares about. Imagine this. After last year, there were 21 stories on the networks before the shutdown blaming the Republicans, none blaming Democrats. There were 41 during the shutdown blaming Republicans, none blaming Democrats. The Republicans blamed themselves for it. And then after it was all over, Gallup took a poll and found 39% blamed Republicans, 39% blamed Obama. Nobody cares about this issue.
Well, just so you know, Brent, we did a segment on it, but I do appreciate your input just the same. No, you're the best. Thank you. And you're right. The numbers speak for themselves. But you know how it goes. He's familiar with the drill. All right. Well, planning to fly to Europe this Christmas? Better listen up, because guess what is on Tara's list for this Christmas after this?